All right, let's get this thing going. Gonna record on Zoom. I know you wanna move. I know you wanna dance. Oh, so welcome everybody to the Yin Yang Wolf Pack. Fuck yeah, man. Feels good to be back. Let's see. I haven't done this for 2 weeks because 2 weeks ago I was in Los Angeles, and then what happened last week? Something. Oh, my laptop was messing up. Give me a second. So man, it's good to be here. I love doing this shit, man. It's like it's a chance. It's another chance for me to express myself authentically, um, and going over like what the fuck is going on, what's been happening. Life is getting better and better. Here at Base Two, I am Will Rios. I am the Base Two leader. What does all that shit even mean? Like, what are these words? I am a leader of a base. What is a base? A base is a home, a house, a temple, a monastery, a church, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a fucking military base. However you want to look at it, this is what it is. It is a group of men that came together that decided that we want to live a life of a monk, someone who's dedicated to a higher purpose and following the teachings of AZD. If you don't know AZD, go look him up. Arash is a part D Bazaar. He is our mentor, our teacher. And without him, bro, none of this shit would have happened. Like, really, Jay Guru Dev. Jay Guru Dev means praise to the teachers. I've had so many teachers before me, taught me music, taught me taekwondo, taught me law, taught me how to work out, how to go to the gym. But now teaching me law. But the one I really ascribe to or has really blown my fucking mind open has been AZD. And what he did was really just fucking teach me how to be a fucking man, dude. Nobody ever really, like, this guy taught me this guy taught me that. Like, they taught me bits and pieces of it. But in reality, what the fuck do you want to be as a fucking man? A fucking man. You don't want to be a bitch. You don't want to be a girl. You don't want to be a little baby. You want to be a fucking man. And that's what this thing is. Really, this is the art of expressing oneself authentically as a man, right? And what does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? It means a lot of different shit. But if you want to do it the way we do it, the way AZD IMC Nation does it, IMC Nation, hashtag IMC Nation, go look that shit up. If you want to know how we do it, you have to start with the baseline. And what is the baseline? Stoicism. Stoic. What is a stoic? Let's figure out. Let's start here, man. Let's figure out what the fuck is a stoic. If I'm talking about stoicism, it's good for us to define this, right? Stoic. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Second one, Stoic. A member of the ancient philosophical school of Stoicism. Boom. Perfect. I am a Stoic in both of these. Both of these definitions apply perfectly to what I am. A member of the ancient philosophical school of Stoicism. What does that mean? I fucking study this shit. I literally have this book here called Stoic Classic Collections. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. In Curidian, I think that's how you pronounce that, by Epictetus. On the Happy Life, Seneca. So I've read these two already. And as you can see, I'm towards the end of the book. I'm on A Happy Life by Seneca. So this whole thing started 3 years ago when COVID hit. When COVID hit, AZD revealed his process, or the beast process, or the monk process, or the AZD process, the IMC process, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is when this was unveiled. This was in 2020, maybe March, April, May, somewhere around there. April to like June is when this thing was being revealed. And I remember I was in law school, and I remember just being fucking wowed. Like, wow, dude. This is when I first started sleeping on the floor. I sleep on the floor. I've been sleeping on the floor for 3 years. Why? It doesn't fucking matter why. It's part of the process. I like it. It's fun. But there's a whole philosophy behind it. But what you need to understand is that you, as a Stoic, you are not affected by anything out there. You're not affected. Your entire game is internal. Your entire game is in here. What am I doing? How am I responding? What are the actions that I'm taking? What are the thoughts that I'm thinking? What is the food that I'm eating? What time am I waking up? What What am I consuming online? Like all of this shit is what is under my control. What is not under my control? Other people. My girlfriend, not under my control. My mom, not under my control. My dad, not under my control. My teachers, not under my control. My students, not under my control. My friends, my brothers, none of these motherfuckers are under my control. I don't need to fucking worry about them. What do I need to worry about? Me. Now, do I affect them? Do I influence them? Of course, by my communication and by how I'm being. Now, the more clean, the more ethical, the stronger, the more confident, the better I can communicate, I will inevitably affect that. I will affect my mom, my girlfriend, my dad, my blah, 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 everybody. Everybody will be affected. The cleaner, stronger, more confident, and better that I am. And so I don't worry about them because I can't fucking control them. I worry about me. And if I worry about me and if I make me so fucking good, so powerful, so strong, then everything else will handle itself. So what does that mean for you? How, these are nice words, this is a nice idea, but how do you do that in your life? Well, there's a whole list of stuff that we do that, I'll share some of it with you, but really, I think of the term pearl before swine. If you're new here, if you don't really know what the fuck is going on, then whatever I tell you is not really gonna you're not really gonna get it, right? Because you're not a part of this thing. Now, if this is your introduction, welcome. I invite you to become a part of this because this has given me all the power. All the power that I've ever wanted is because of this. Not because I went to fucking Harvard, not because I have a fucking law school certificate, not because I'm licensed in all these states, not because I'm a fucking black belt in Taekwondo. All of that shit was cool. I'm glad I did it. It's fun. It was what it was. But what gives me my power is this. Being able to stand on my own 2 fucking feet. Anywhere I go, I am in control of me. And I make shit happen for me. Not for my mom, not for my dad, not for some fucking girl, not for none of that shit. Not even for my teachers, dude. Like, not even for my students. I'm doing it because it is what is right to do by my measurement, by my understanding. Now, of course, I'll take advice, right? I'll listen. I'm learning every day. I'm changing every fucking day. And so whatever I'm doing, I know it is on the right path. And if I'm corrected, if I find out that I'm wrong, then we do a little switch, right? And every little bit, it's a micro calibration. What does it mean to calibrate? It means like to shift, whether it be slightly or whether it be a lot, but to move in the right direction into what is proper for the situation. To do what is proper for the situation, like well. And now this is in, when you're speaking to a girl, you're speaking to a guy, speaking to your boss, speaking to your underlings. There's a way to calibrate. Now, if you're talking to a 5-year-old, you don't want to be fucking yelling at him. You don't want to be like that. If you want to talk to your mom, you don't want to be fucking yelling at her. Now, if you're say another man and we do martial arts here, like hey man, get it together. Let's go. Now that's not the same way that I would be talking to a girl. For a girl, it'd be different. It'd be like, come on, baby, let's go. We got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Literally, don't worry about it. I got it. Let's go. That is a much different tone, right? But how do I know that? Because I have gathered the wisdom to understand what is proper for every different situation. And that's what you need to do. I mean, honestly, you don't need to do shit. If you want to be like us, be like this, then that's what you need to do. You need to go and find the wisdom. And the wisdom starts in Stoicism. Like this was the beginning, in the beginning of in one of the chapters of the Bible. It's like, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was of God, and the Word was God. Here, in the beginning were the Stoics. In the beginning was Stoicism, and they taught us everything. Now, let me just share some of my favorite parts of this whole thing. I love meditations. I love Epictetus. Like these guys really knew what the fuck was going on, man. It's kind of incredible that thousands of years ago, they figured out some shit in their head that allowed life for me to be easier. Now, not even that it's easier. It doesn't really make life easy because life is going to be hard no matter what, right? But it makes you better equipped to handle it. I am better equipped to handle my life because of Stoicism. So there are a few different how could I say this? Mottos. There are phrases, themes, ideas that we use in Stoicism. Okay, so the very first of these, let's see, which one do I want to talk about? The one that comes to mind, which I think is the strongest, is memento mori. What is memento mori? Memento is like remember, like, you know, like a memento, like a something that you keep to remember. Memento. Then there's mori. Mori as in mortal. Remember that you're mortal. Remember that you're gonna die. I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Everybody's dying. We all die. Now, you can look at that in a very negative way, and you could be like, "Fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, none of this means anything. You know, everyone's gonna forget me." And you know, like you could take that route. You could take that perspective, or you could take the perspective of one day I'm gonna die. So while I have this right now, let me use it. Let me use this body. This body is not gonna be this young forever, right? My mind is not gonna be this sharp forever. Now it'll keep getting better and better, but eventually, if I hit fucking like 95, I'm not gonna be able to fucking run and like think like I used to, right? Someone's gonna be fucking changing my diapers and shit. But while I have this now, while I am alive, allow me to use what I have for my good and for the world's good. Let me find out how fucking strong I can get. Like, for real, let me put myself to the test. What can I get? What can I accomplish? Right? Like I've already. It sounds gay. It feels gay to say, but it's like I've already accomplished so much. I've done a lot. Like, what the fuck? So much that it's kind of mind blowing. Like, I kind of don't believe it. I'm here sitting in this body, and I kind of don't believe it. How the fuck did I get here? But we're just getting started, man. I really feel like I just arrived. I just came on the scene. I just landed. Like, I came from another fucking planet, landed, and I was like, now I'm looking around at this planet like, oh shit, all right, let's do something. Let's make some shit. Let's build some pyramids. Like, I'm the alien that came down and decided, let's build some fucking pyramids. All right, well, I see this land, I see those rocks, I see that fucking marble. Like, all right, let's make this shit together. Let's create it. So you can take the perspective of, I'm gonna die, fuck, or I'm gonna die, let's fucking go. Memento mori. One day I'm gonna die, man. One day this is all gonna be over. So what? One day all this shit is gonna be over. You're gonna be dead. Do you want to be a bitch for that entirety of your existence, or do you want to be a fucking hero until you fucking die, or until you can no longer be one anymore, and then you can transition into whatever else is gonna happen after that? No, I want to be that fucking hero. I want to be that motherfucker that saw what he wanted, went for it, and said, fuck it, fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Like, as much as I love my family, and I, with all my heart, dude, I would die for them, honestly. But I'm not gonna die in the sense of giving up my soul to them. I'll die in the sense of something is attacking, I'll stand in the way, and I'll fight back that thing. That is the proper way to die for something. By fighting for it, by helping it live, not in the way of being a slave to it. Right? So many people are like a slave to their parents and what their parents think, or a slave to their woman and what their woman thinks. Like, you don't want to live that life, dude. You really don't. That is not the way to do this thing. So that's memento mori. One day you're gonna die, but fuck it, we're here. Let's go. Let's make something happen. Now, there's let's see, what's another one I want to hit? Yo, like what's playing behind me? This shit's epic, bro. This is the most epic shit ever. Wait, which part is this? Oh man. I actually haven't seen that far. There's fucking spoilers. Okay, memento mori. The other one that I'd like to talk about is amor fati. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is very similar to memento mori. Amor fati. Amor is love. If you know Spanish, amor is love. Fati means fate. I love my fate. Whatever the world gives me is for me. I think it's Meditations or Epictetus. One of these. They say everything that's happened to you and everything that is happening to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. Since this universe was created, since this earth was created, since God created the fucking trees, since your parents, like, you have been an idea since the beginning of time. It just took the creation of this and that and this and that and that many people, and your grandparents, your parents, and then you. And then you were born, and then the wind, and then the air, and then the stars, and then the moon, and all of this shit has just been moving and twirling and going fucking around everywhere for that butterfly to land on your hand. That's been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. You've been going through life, you've been going to school, you've been going there, you've been getting this job for that one person to walk in the room. And that's the person that you fall in love with forever and is to be with you forever. That's been waiting to happen since you were born, since your father was born, since your grandfather was born, since they were all born. It's all been waiting to happen to now happen. Now it's here. And whatever that is, love that shit. You've been waiting your whole life. Bro, I have literally like 4 injuries. I have my fucking ankle, my knee, my shoulder, my fucking neck, my back, my neck and my back. literally I have all this fucking bullshit like wrong with my body. However, that's my fate. It is up to me to now handle these things, right? It is up to me to see, how am I going to be able to fight with a fucked up knee? Fuck it, let's figure it out. How am I going to fight with a fucked up ankle? Let's figure it out. How am I going to fight with a fucked up shoulder? Let's figure it out. I love this life so much because why? If it was easy, man, it wouldn't be worth it. It wouldn't be fun. If getting a black belt was easy, you wouldn't want it. If going to law school was easy, I wouldn't fucking do it. If going to Harvard was easy, I wouldn't have fucking done it. If playing saxophone was easy, I wouldn't have fucking spent hours and hours fucking damn near crying trying to make a fucking note to then be performing on stage, performing at the House of Blues, performing across the country. Like, what the fuck? It was beautiful because I went through the pain. The pain actually makes the thing like beautiful. The pain actually makes the thing worth it, right? If you go to the gym, well, shit, I'm restudying now what the fuck that really means. But as an example, to develop your body has to feel pain. It has to get shocked. That's what the fuck is going on. That's what happens, right? You go to the gym, you work something out, and then your body realizes, oh shit, we need to get stronger because that shit fucked us up. So then it starts creating the muscles, it starts creating the proteins, and what all that scientific shit that somebody else can explain. But the baseline philosophy is that you have to go through this pain, this uncomfort, this discomfort. You have to handle the discomfort to get to a higher plane of existence. Now that's the same with the fucking with the seed. The seed is in darkness for fucking ever. And then it breaks through the fucking seed, and then it breaks through the ground, and then it finally sees sunlight. Do you think the seed was ever like afraid it wasn't going to become a tree? Maybe. I don't know. But it went through the darkness, it broke through the shell, it broke through the concrete or whatever, the grass, the soil, and then it saw the sunlight. And then it started receiving nutrients, and it started getting water, and it started taking, the nutrients in the soil, and it started growing. And then it grew more and more and more and more. Then it became a big oak. And then it provides shade. And then I go under it and I fucking, pick some fruit or something. I don't know. Oaks make oak trees make oaks. So I guess I'll pick some fucking oak or something. All right. I can lay under it. Now, that oak has been waiting to become an oak tree for the entirety of human existence, or just existence in general, right? Now, that is why everything that happens is beautiful, and everything that happened is perfect. All the bullshit that you went through, and I know, man, everyone's been through bullshit. Like, people have been fucking like destroyed, hurt, heartbroken. Like, I believe me, I know that there's a lot of pain, but you can look at it in the sense of hating everything that's happening, hating all your pain. Or you can look at it as amor fati. You can look at it as, I love everything that's happened to me, even all the bullshit, even all the heartbreak, even all these fucking injuries, even all the pain. Like, dude, I've gone through so much pain. Literally in every single thing that I ever became good at, I was in pain. for an extended amount of time, for a long fucking time. But I got through it and I reaped the rewards, right? I got the fruit. I allowed this seed to turn into a plant, to turn into to mature, to then give me fruit. And I feel now I'm receiving the fruit. Now, fuck, dude, I'm 29 years old. I didn't start getting shit probably till like last year. So for 28 years, I was just working my ass off over and over again in every fucking thing. And of course, I got some rewards right here and there. But really, now this life is the reward. And I think I can only make it better. I really think I can. It only gets better from here, man. This life has been fucking magical. Now, if I would have given up 3 years ago, it wouldn't be so magical. If I had given up yesterday, it wouldn't be magical. This thing is magical because you keep going through it, and because you keep believing, and because you keep having faith. Amor fati, love your fate, love your life. Whatever. If the girlfriend breaks up with you, amor fati, I love it. If the girl wants to fucking marry me and have my children, I love it. Amor fati. Right? Eventually, people around me are gonna die. It started happening. There are some like people that I know that I care about that have passed away. And as I get older, it's only gonna happen more and more. But you know what? One day I'm gonna have to leave, memento mori, to make room for the next one, for the next Will that comes by and wants to do some badass shit and wants to fucking get money and get girls and fucking go out and be a rock star and do all this fucking cool shit. Cool, man. I'm having my time now. My time will one day be gone. And then it'll be someone else's turn. And that's how it should be. And in reality, I don't know what you believe in, but I don't believe this thing ever really dies. I think I'm going to go into whatever is next, man. Whether it's another fucking animal, whether it's a fucking alien, whether it's another fucking dimension, if I go to heaven, if I meet God, if I fucking go to hell, fuck. Whatever the fuck happens, I don't think this thing will ever really end, and I don't think I won't get exactly what I deserve. Every time. Everything I've gotten, I deserve. Like, for real. All the good shit that I've done, that's because I worked hard at it. And I earned that. All the bad shit that's happened to me, I worked hard at that. And I earned that. So don't ever think that you're going to get away with it, right? Or that you're going to cheat the universe and somehow get something from it. You're not. The universe is a perfect, beautiful equation. And it's going to give you exactly what you deserve. Now, if you haven't earned it, you don't deserve it, man. Literally, that's plain and simple. If you haven't earned it, you don't deserve it. So if you want that fine-ass girl, you need to earn that fine-ass girl. If you want a fucking $1 billion, you need to earn $1 billion fucking dollars, man. It's not just going to be handed to you. Now, maybe you had parents or whatever, and maybe that's like your karma, right? If you're born into a rich family, hallelujah. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. That's fucking awesome. I'm working to make that for my kids. And it's going to get better and better and better. Okay, that's amor fati. What's another one we want to talk about? Carpe diem. Honestly, I never really liked this concept, carpe diem, because I heard it in school, and the way they teach it is just lame, man. It's just what it's lame. Carpe diem means to seize the day. Carpe is like to seize, to take it. Diem is like the day. Dia in Spanish is like day. So seize the day. The rest of the song, is it Avenged Sevenfold? No, it's like, seize the day, you die regretting the time you've lost. It's empty and cold without you here. Too many people to wake over. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's Avenged Sevenfold. Okay, it's 2:40. All right, I'll probably go like maybe 10 more minutes. Seize the day. This day was given to you as a gift. They call it the present. The present, like, like a present, like I give you a present, I give you a gift, I give you this time. God has given you this time as a gift. So use it, seize it. And you see how they're all kind of connected, right? Memento mori is like, you're going to die, so take advantage. Amor fati, this was given to you, even if you don't like it, so take advantage. Like, all of this shit is telling you the same thing in a million different words. These are a million different pictures of ways for you to look at this thing. And they're all for how you look at the world and how you behave in the world. So in the world, you want to seize the day. I'm about to go teach some kids martial arts. That's so cool, man. I think that's so cool, because I was a little 5-year-old. I was a 6-year-old. I started when I was 6. I was a 6-year-old being taught how to do punches and throw kicks and shit. Now I'm doing that for some other kids. Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. There's nothing more rewarding than that, man. Like, fuck, that's fucking awesome. And I'm glad to be here, man. And I'm gonna seize the day. I'm gonna look at those kids as the future because they are. They are literally the future. Maybe one day they'll be teaching. One day they'll be teaching martial arts, right? They'll be teaching somebody else. Excuse me. Fuck. They'll be teaching someone else how to kick. They'll be like, keep your hands up when you're fighting. Like, don't be like this. Keep them up. That's just awesome. And that's the cycle, right? That's the beauty of this thing. I'm gonna seize the day and teach them something right, man. Teach them how to be strong. Fuck, man, isn't that beautiful? I needed someone to teach me how to be strong. I needed that. They need that. And I'm gonna give it to them gladly, willingly, with love and with honor and respect in my heart for life and for them, because they are the potential, man. They are what is going to lead this world. So carpe diem. You are still alive, my friend. If you're watching this, you're literally still alive. So how about seize this day, seize this moment, seize this time. You have this time right now to make something happen. So it doesn't fucking matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're 51, if you're fucking 12. If you're watching this, well, if you're 12, you probably shouldn't be watching this. You should be older, 18. If you're watching this, and hopefully you're 18 at least, you still have time to do something. So many people have been old ass men and then created something and then hit it big, right? Not everybody is a fucking prodigy. I was never really a fucking prodigy. I was like good, I was smart or whatever, but it wasn't like I was world class at fucking 7 years old. Like that wasn't my reality. Now as I got older, as I got better, then I became world class at certain things. Or really just the few things that I really like to do. So seize the day. All right, there's one more. Memento mori, carpe diem, amor fati. I think that's about it for now. I wanted to go a little bit into Seneca to let's get it straight from the source, man. So Seneca was a playwright, if you don't know. Playwright means like he wrote plays. He wrote plays, playwright, go figure. The contempt of death makes all the miseries of life easy to us. Perfect. That's literally the title of this section. The contempt of death makes all of the miseries of life easy to us. Memento mori. It is a hard task to master the natural desire of life by a philosophical contempt of death, and to convince the world that there is no hurt in it, and crush an opinion that was brought up with us from our cradles. What help? What encouragement? What shall we say to human frailty, to carry it fearless through the fury of flames and upon the points of swords? What rhetoric shall we use to bear down the universal consent of people to so dangerous an error? The captious and superfine subtleties of the schools would never do the work. These speak many things sharp, but utterly unnecessary and void of effect. The truth of it is, there's but one chain that holds all the world in bondage, and that is the love of life. Again, there is but one chain that holds all the world in bondage, and that is the love of life. It is not that I propound the making of death so indifferent to us as it is, whether a man's hair be even or odd, for what with self-love and an implanted desire in every being of preserving itself, and a long acquaintance betwixt the soul and body, friends may be loth to part, and death may carry an appearance of evil, though in truth it is itself no evil at all. Death is no evil at all. Beside, what are we to go to a strange place in the dark and under great uncertainties of our future state, so that people die in terror because they do not know whither they are to go, and they are apt to fancy the worst of what they do not understand. These thoughts are indeed sufficient to startle a man of great resolution without a wonderful support from above. And moreover, our natural scruples and infirmities are assisted by the wits and fancies of all ages, in their infamous and horrid description of another world. Nay, taking it for granted that there will be no reward and punishment, they are yet more afraid of an annihilation than of hell itself. What the hell were all those words? There's nothing that keeps us more in bondage than the love of life. that is not memento mori. Well, really, it's like the negative way of, like I was saying with memento mori. It's like, I love life so much that I don't want to die. That's not it. That's not it. It's not, I love life so much I don't want to die. It's, I love life so much I'm going to make this life as great as possible. Those are two different ways to go down this road, right? Like, you can go the realm of, I don't want to fucking die and I'm so fucking scared. He was saying people are more afraid of annihilation than of hell. You're more afraid to die than you are to endure what is going to happen after death. You don't have to endure shit, man. You don't have to think about shit. Like, when you die, you're going to go wherever the fuck you go, and that's just going to be it. You don't need to worry about that shit. You just worry about right now. Love this life, man. You're going to die, right? It's going to happen. So take advantage of what is here now. Create this thing. Make this thing beautiful. Make this thing perfect. Create a castle. Create a kingdom. Create a pyramid. Create a fucking spaceship. Bro, just fucking create. Just make shit. Make this life something that is worthy. Worthy of you, worthy of your time, worthy of your love, worthy of your strength. Like, create something that you want. And that's all you should be doing, man. All right, thank you very much, J Guru Dev. That means praises to the teachers. Thank you for being here. This is a Yin Yang Wolfpack. If you want to get involved with this, you can literally come here, live with me. I'll teach you how to go out, how to fucking talk to girls, how to eat right, how to fucking work out. We'll show you all this shit, man. Come find out how to live this shit, man. How to be this. I know whatever it is you're doing, if you're not IMC, you want to be doing this. This is actually what you want. You want a group of strong, bad motherfuckers to teach you how to fucking fight, teach you how to fucking talk to girls, teach you how to do this shit. Well, here the fuck we are, man. Here it is. Your prayers have been answered. So come to San Jose, come live this life, figure out what it is.